Hello, hello.
Hello.
Happy Sunday's 11/11. I know that it's not really 11/11 right now.
It's whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, it's 2/11 where I'm at. So, but thank you everybody for your flexibility, and I understand that there's other lives to visit right now. I I was just informed, so we might have a smaller, intimate crowd with us today, but that's all right.
That's fine.
We just love you guys and want to hang out. So, anyways, again, happy Sunday. I the reason we didn't come on earlier today is because I took my mom to church, so that was fun. It's a very small church.
And now, is this a deal where she's been at the same church for decades?
Absolutely. When she first got me, I was around almost just about 2. That was where they took me to church. They took me there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's the same church, and it was very interesting sitting there. And I'm picturing because it's very empty now. Time, people have passed. That generation that kind of was there, that young, when we were kids, the parents and then the grandparents, as it shifted out, it didn't continue the growth. So that part's, when you sit there and you're looking around, you're like,
a little bittersweet.
It shows the passing of time, and how this young, youthful generation is now the ones who are transitioning on, over. And it just, but yet they're still there, and they still get themselves all there. And
sure.
But yeah, the empty pews was sad, because back in the day they were packed full, and
everybody probably had their designated spot. It's like, okay, this family's here, and
family. And then so we can ask questions, Karen. We don't do personal readings on this channel. We do in membership, for members, the members only live stream. We do personal questions, but on here we do all other questions, though. All other questions. So anyways, yes. But it was nice to see my parents' friend, from when,
that's lovely
to say hello, and those who are still here on this plane. So yeah, that was my morning. So thank you all for being flexible with the change in time.
Oh yeah, we've got the best family here, right? Yeah.
And so they had a little cookie exchange after. Of course, I'm wearing my mask the whole time. But
did they all wear theirs too, or were they just kind of
off and on when they remembered to put it?
Yeah. You mentioned cookies. I'm all about cookies, so you're talking about all
cookie exchange.
You're getting all sentimental, and I'm thinking about the cookies.
What kind of cookies? Question how is rumple, but much freaking it's closing in on, right? I actually, that's so funny. I'm so glad that you
that's a good question.
Asked this, because it was on my list to kind of look at the current energy. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne's multitasking. It's that time of day.
Oh, well, gotta do what you gotta do. Lots of lurking going on anytime anybody goes live. Yeah,
it's that time of day.
People are cleaning, they're cooking, they're doing what they gotta do.
Yeah, I wanted to see kind of what the energy was, what was going on with him anyways, the energy surrounding him. And keep staying in here, because I did we may have some guests come on and be with us later. I sent it out. You never know. They may come on. All right. So.
Jeanette Moran said, lurking.
Lurking.
Yes. Michelle is sick. Looks like. I don't know.
Michelle. Oh no, Michelle. Ooh.
Peterson. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Love, light, healing to you.
Yeah. For sure.
What cards are you going to use?
I'm using the deck of character.
Okay.
What are you using?
Well, I'm just getting them out. Of course, the gummies are coming out.
Oh, well, gotta get the gummies.
Use the Kipper.
Okay.
And I have the character here and Andrea's lilac lanterns.
Girl, use it all.
Yeah.
Use it all. Arlene Forney's lurking. Hi, guys.
Ooh, flying without a broom. Guys. Hello and blessings from Canada. I love that name. Flying without a broom.
That is cute. Hi, Merry Gina. Christmas, Merry Christmas, Gina. Oh, Michelle has just a cold. Okay, well, still. You're not 100%.
Bummer. It's such a bummer to be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, Linda got her deck of character today.
Very nice. Cool. Well done. Deb's E2.
Oh. Lunatic Lenormand deck. I'm going to look that up. That looks fun. I'm looking for a fun Lenormand,
Hi, Marvita. Marvita's lurking a little bit in and out. I need to get on board with the Lenormand thing.
It's great.
I'm very interested in that. I am.
Okay, let's check in.
Okay.
I don't feel like he's feeling great either.
Mm-mm.
Oh boy. He's still trying to manipulate justice.
Yeah. Yes, I'll hold up the card I have for that. I got dancing shoes. I was seeing it that way. Him completely, dancing around the issue, song and dance, right?
That's song and dance. Manipulation. She just wrote it out for me. And what did I do with I literally had a pad and paper in my hand. I have 2 feet of desk hair and it's gone missing. How?
What? Who did that?
Who came in here and took that?
Sabotage.
She says it's on Etsy and it's dark gothic vintage.
Hi, Mark. Spirit Whisperer's here. He's still waiting on his deck.
Oh, he's still waiting. Dark.
Hi, Smelling Heart.
Gothic.
All right. I'm just going to keep throwing cards while you figure out what's going on over there.
yeah. Sorry. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to write down. Found it.
Okay.
All right. And I got my gummies right here.
Nice.
So got the gummy bracelet from Mark.
Yeah.
You guys, it's adorable. I get a lot of compliments on that. The dog ate it. For sure. Suzanne, you saw the dog this morning, right? It's huge. All right. Okay. Yeah. So as justice is coming at him, coming in, it's all that trying to manipulate that continually.
Mm-hmm.
The moon came up as the center. So the theme of this is the moon.
Okay.
So just so much he's still trying to hide. But the thing is he can't stay on top of it. It's starting to override him.
Right.
And he's losing connection. And this is the outcome for him. He sees it on the horizon. I don't know. I always say he sees it on the. I don't know that.
I'll tell you what. I got the unicorn for him. I still think he's fairly clueless. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think some of it is just his nature, the way he was brought up. But I think there's something else going on with him too. I don't know if we could throw cards on his health, and
there's something else going. There's something else hidden that he's concerned about that's coming to bite him. I feel also with those 3 of Swords, that's personal.
Very much so.
Very personal.
Yeah. I got dumpster, which is appropriate because we always say
we always get that for him. Yeah.
I got stereo. I think there's something that's going to come out fairly soon. More stuff, like we don't already have a ton of stuff.
Oh, more. Yeah, right.
I see that as a broadcast of some sort. I do think he's concerned about security. I got home. I do think he is. I really do. Which obvious. I mean that's almost obvious because the way he all these loans and the fraud, and he's always using money to cover up losses, and he's scrambling constantly to cover his spending and his losses and all that stuff. So yeah, I do think home is something he worries about, and security.
Yeah.
But as far as prison time and stuff, I don't know if he even has a clue about that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Ash, welcome, new member.
Hi, Ash.
Yay.
Welcome, Ash.
Welcome.
And I got poop.
Oh.
So, hey.
Just kind of always.
I won't even say anything. It's just poop.
And there you have it. It's just a bunch of poop. I'm gonna throw. We're gonna look for. We're gonna. Hi, Theodore.
Hello.
I get fear, balance reversed, and pain. Yeah, there's something personal going on. So let's look at that. What is that? What's the personal thing going on?
Alrighty. I'm gonna use actual tarot cards for that.
I'm so excited, Ash.
Happening. What is going on with this guy?
But so, like, specifically with him, what's that? What's that 3 of Swords?
Well, I dropped a card. I dropped the 3 of Wands, and it's virtue.
Ah.
So I did drop that.
It's like would that be, well, keep that one there because the rest of the story might say he's waiting for some news to come in. What is he waiting for there?
Right.
What's he looking at?
Hi, Theodore. Hi, Jan King.
Yeah. So my first card out is concern. Oh boy. Second card, poverty. You guys can we don't really need an explanation. We don't even have to be intuitive.
Right.
Yeah. Major concern there. Oh my gosh. Third card out, imprisonment. So maybe he is thinking about
well, maybe so.
This is overwhelming him, these things, these thoughts of poverty, imprisonment. Overall concern. It's overwhelming his thoughts. Look at this. What is he wanting to leave or something? Yeah.
No.
He's like, I want to get away. It's like Southwest.
Well, good luck with that.
I want to get away.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's too connected. He knows he's kind of rooted in.
I do think it's. Oh, what you got now?
Despair. I've gotten every single horrible card for him here. This is what he's going through. Hi, Holly. Yeah, he's freaking out. So he really is. We thought that he was above all that, but he's connecting.
Maybe it's finally hitting him. Yeah. Remember in the last deck, I had the little dancing shoes.
Yep.
In this deck, I got the Princess of Wands, and it's called the Dancer. So here he is. He is kind of dancing around, hoping he can get out of his current situation. But I got bad cards too. I got failure. This is the Seven of Pentacles. I got failure. I got ruin. This is the Ten of Swords. Ruin for him. And I got the Prince of Swords in this deck. It's the Hacker. So maybe this is stuff saved on servers somewhere. You know, who knows? Who knows? But no, I agree with you completely. I think maybe that unicorn thing's going away. Maybe he knows now that there are things to be concerned about. Yeah.
Hi, Roland. Yeah, he.
Hi, Roland.
I mean, I'm just going to show you guys these cards again because.
Yeah, go for it.
It's like vindication or something. So we have, poverty, imprisonment, concern, and despair. So these are all in the Kipper. These are the very much
like no one wants those cards for themselves.
No one even wants one of these cards, really. No. He has all of them. So there you have it.
I was just going to say, there you have it.
Wow. We can be sending prayers out to Warren, Elizabeth Warren. She, breaking news, was she has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still in denial to an extent. Yeah. Thank you, Tina.
Yeah, Tina posted something.
Will Biden use his Scorpion tendencies to get back at Manchin for his no vote?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, and Elizabeth. So let's send her prayers of healing. Hugs, greeter. Good to see you. So what my guides are telling me with this is it's like the consequences to his actions is enough. You know, when parents talk about, how should we punish this child for doing blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, the punishment's enough already from the consequences of this child's actions. So that's what they're saying with
I see.
Whatever. Suzanne, blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. Pamela Shin said, reap what he sows.
Yeah, reaping what he sows. That's a good way to put it, Pamela. I look at I'm getting this message downloaded in and I'm looking at the scene and I'm like, well, how do I describe this? Of course, that would have been easier just to say that. Thank you, Pamela. Okay. But I'll throw 3 cards on that anyway.
I like what you're saying on that. I have 3 cards as well. Okay. I actually got the Biden card. I got the King of Cups.
Oh, there you go. That's him.
I actually did get that. I got the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Coins. So it's almost like kind of a silent reprimand. Like you said, it is kind of taking care of itself.
Yeah,
for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like enough said. Like he's the mom that gives the stare from across the room, and that's enough. That kind of a thing.
And hi Lisa. Yeah. Again, he did this to himself. You have the false person and imprisonment there, and it's like, what kind of game is he playing here? It only hurt himself.
Right.
It's gonna only hurt himself. He's using his stature to, and it's almost like he's putting on some kind of act for something. I don't know. It's weird energy with this, but it's only going to hurt him. In the end, is the end for him. It's ruining his career.
It's definitely an attempt to leave an impression on someone or some group with making that move. Yeah.
Yeah. How can I know, Deb?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's weird. It's very weird.
Yeah. Okay. Good question, Tina. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Was there another one up? I'm scrolling up.
Did I miss one?
I mean, Rolanda said, "Have you read on Scumbag Manchin yet?" We just did kind of, so. Yeah.
Oh, we can.
But we can just focus.
We'll focus on him some more and just kind of get more of. Okay, so where's his head out? We just did that with the former guy.
Okay, let's see Manchin's frame of mind or whatever.
His own frame of mind and his own energy, his space. What is he thinking? How is he playing this out in his head? How does he see this outcome? Okay. Yeah, certainly. Oh, interesting.
I'm back in the deck of character here.
Interesting. I'm going to have to figure this out. Chris feels he looks ill. Don't they all?
Right? Okay, so look, I did get Naked Man. So I was, maybe that is a sense of vulnerability based on health or just the overall situation.
Overall, he's feeling a little bit vulnerable right now.
It's probably wearing him out, sometimes life things can cause physical ailments. So they all do look bad, that's for sure. I did get elves. I don't think he makes a decision on his own. I think there's definitely someone steering him.
That was my question, Lisa. Who's pulling his strings? Yeah. I feel like he's connected to someone pulling his strings. Thank you, Linda. Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Big hugs to you.
Huge hugs. I also got angsty teen too, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
With the decision making.
Yeah, there's some interesting. Yeah, I feel like because the first card I got with him, we asked, like, what is he thinking? What's going on with him? What's in his mind? It was the coffin. And I'm like, so he sees it too? Like, he knows this is kind of the end for him? And I had a woman coming in then, like, expecting something from him. And then a wealthy man as well. And you got the elves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if he has this backing, this connection wanting him to stay on top of things, do this.
Right.
His strings are being pulled. He feels stuck, like he has to do this, like he has no other option.
Yes.
But he does see I feel he's worried about his future.
Definite worry there. Yeah.
Future about his, yeah.
Well, as far as worry on my side, I got worried too. I got sunken ship in hot springs.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, done.
Yeah, I know. It's
Interesting.
all the throws are so cut and dry today.
I don't know. Oh, Suzanne wants to know if he's being blackmailed.
Don't know. Is that the elves? For me, is that the manipulation stuff you pulled up for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have these two people. He's worried. He feels stuck. He's connected in, and he can't get released from it. These are the 4 gummies that came in for him. Where you have the 2 of Cups, the Hangman, and then, these 3 cards. Sorry, how did it go? These 3 cards together are never good. That's never a good sign, right?
It's a possibility.
Ooh, well, this should be interesting to play out. Yeah.
I mean, how deep do we want to go on this? I mean, we could keep throwing cards on this if you want.
I mean, he's going to be having a change of scenery here. Catherine, blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.
Happy holidays. So yeah, total change, total journey. Interesting.
I've got 1 card for him on this deck. I got 10 of Swords.
Wow. I mean, I knew this was going to come back and kind of like, but this is a lot more heavier energy than I expected.
Yeah.
Hi, Bright Opal.
Hello, Michael Dowell.
So you guys remember to go over to Lisa's new channel and subscribe if you haven't. We want to get her up over 1,000.
Whoop, whoop. Spirit Intuitive Tarot.
Spirit Intuitive Tarot. The link is right below in the description.
Girl, so, I'll put it in the chat. Give me a second.
There you go. That's
I'll do that.
Great idea.
I don't promote well. That's a downfall of mine. I need to work on that.
Catherine subscribed. Yay, thank you. Thank you.
I don't self-promote well at all.
Tina's on it today. Thank you, Tina. All right. Self-promote. Let's do that. 1,000. Let's do it today, Bright Opal. Let's get her going. Let's get her up over that. I think she's only, well, we have 150 here today, which is great since we have some big guns going live right now as well.
Guns are blazing all over the internet right
now. we were expecting a small, but I'm so blessed. You guys are blessing me so much. And I tell you what, I mean, it comes at a good time. I'm speaking to the family here, you guys, because Friday night, we do Friday. And this week it was with Kim and Linda G on Friday night. And so, and you're always going to get people who it's part of, we put ourselves out here. We're going to, we're going to have people who are naysayers, right? It just happens
because of the territory, right?
Yeah, it comes with the territory. We're putting ourselves out here. We're going to get negative comments. But
Sure.
every once in a while, those negative comments, they just really, they stick to my bones, and I don't like it. And Friday night that happened, and I started to really, it was one of those that really get you to question. Indigo Crystal Tarot, I'm hugging you big right now. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Heather.
So, and it's just like, the comment was, I came here, this was a train wreck from the beginning. I came here to watch Kim and Linda. Didn't say anything about it. Was on my channel. And it was just like, oh my gosh. And it was a train wreck from the get-go, and blah, 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 blah. And
Well, number one, Debbie, there are people out there that just like to do shit like that. I'm sorry.
It's just crazy.
It's like, oh, whose channel is this? Oh, let me give them grief. It might have just been
that much purposed.
I know.
Targeting. Like, do you not have time for some? I mean,
I recently had someone comment on mine and said that my videos are too long. And I actually, the one they commented on was only an hour and a half. And that's like really short for me. I was like, what? So apparently they don't want to hear anything come out of my mouth. They just want to hear like 20 minutes of it and leave. But it just, it comes with the territory, like you said. And, you've been doing this forever and I'm just new. And, it is what it is. It really is.
Connie says to listen to Varouche. She'll explain it all. Oh, interesting. So there's a theory behind all this, or something. Thank you, Lisa. I just have to say, and thank you for the love, because I really needed it, because I was just like, I was telling Lisa earlier, I'm like, it was one of those times where
everybody adores you,
spinning in my head, and it was just so hurtful.
Yeah.
So purposely hurtful. Like, it was a purposed hurtful thing.
It was definitely a stab. Yeah.
There's a lot of dumbass comments. We know that's going to happen, but this was like purposed. It was weird. Anyway, I erased it.
I kept mine. I kept my little negative one up there. I'm like, well, whatever.
I do some of the negatives. I'll just leave it up there because I know the family's going to take care of me on that. But this one was just really hurtful.
I don't blame you.
And
I don't blame you. Who needs that energy, right?
I'll beat them up, Debbie.
Yay! That's right. Little bodyguards Debbie has.
That's right. We're not having any nonsense around here.
No BS happening.
Nope. And we are a community of love, and that's it. And if someone doesn't fit in,
we've all got each other's back. We got each other's back in the chat and on the screen. Seriously.
Exactly. And I've started setting mine so that people who are only followers, subscribers can comment, and you can make it that they've been a subscriber for a year or 6 months or something. You can set it so that, some newbie or some floater who just happens to come by, I don't like this.
Like,
okay.
It's like, we'll move on.
Turn down the volume.
And that's okay if you don't like it, but the way it was said, it was just
that's not very nice.
Yeah, it's not cool.
But
it's not very Christmassy.
No, and that's more about the person, right? This is more about the person.
Yeah.
Who wrote it than it says about anything.
That's right. Exactly.
So
that person is not a happy person.
That is a very sad individual.
Yes.
That's true. It just hurt my feelings pretty bad.
Well, you're a rock star and you're a gentle bunny, and I don't want you to be hurt.
Oh, I love that you said that. She is a gentle bunny.
She's so very hugged.
That's adorable.
And I know sometimes I'll see something, I'm like, I don't like that. When I can see a comment and I'm like, why did that person say that? That kind of threw me off my game a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it goes away.
I will, Chris. I don't know why I didn't. I was just so shocked by it because we're all used to getting negative comments, but this one was a little bit shocking. And I just, I just erased it. And and then it was gone, so I couldn't go back in and actually block the person.
Right.
But it was just like,
well, had you left it up, I could have totally tracked the IP address so we could find out where they live. And
look at you, Lisa.
Well, may they find enlightenment and never make that type of comment to anyone again.
Yeah, it's fine. And they're probably going on tour. They're probably going to hit all of us eventually.
They're on tour.
They're just going on tour.
Yes. Speaking of the devil, we have the devil.
Oh, dear.
Hopefully,
anybody with a wrench out there?
Anybody with a wrench, right? Take care of that guy.
All right, right on. Welcome.
We're only here for love.
This is a very loving
space. 'Tis the season.
But thank you, family. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my little spew there, because it didn't feel good.
No.
Yeah, no problem.
And usually those things just go, and this one just didn't.
Mm.
So speaking of evil, we got McConnell on here. So we're gonna read
on
on
the show
McConnell
tonight.
McConnell is backstage. Mitch McConnell. Good old Mitch from Kentucky.
Wow. I had no idea.
Good old Mitch.
I didn't know Lisa doesn't have a wrench, so we're gonna put her. I gotta fix that, Lisa. So I can't see who has a wrench on the StreamYard. So, but I think I just did it for you.
No, Lisa Foster doesn't have a wrench.
I guess not. I didn't know that. So, anyways, Andrea, did you have a good afternoon?
I did. Speaking of on the couch, that's where I was for
Nice.
several hours.
Bonds doesn't have a wrench.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I
Little
got to
rest
catch
and
up on some of the
relaxation.
shows that I like to watch, and I had some chocolate-covered hazelnuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a nice
Right
little
on.
time.
sounds good to me. Except for the hazelnut part. I'm allergic to hazelnuts.
Oh, no. Okay, well.
The chocolate part, I'll take.
And congrats on your new name. You've got a new channel handle.
Thank you. Yeah. Spirit Intuitive Tarot. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't self-promote enough. I'm going to keep doing it a lot till everybody's annoyed. So I'm going to start doing it more. Yes.
All right.
That's me.
Everyone,
Thank you, Andrea.
get over there and subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe.
As long as apparently you don't go for 10 hours, you're good to go.
Yeah. As long as I don't, yeah. Oh yeah, Andrea. I had somebody comment and said my video. Oh, you heard that? Yeah.
I'm gonna comment and say this video's too short. 7 hours.
My shortest freaking video, and I got that on it. I was like, really? Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Jean. Oh, Lisa made brownies this afternoon.
Oh, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa lives near me. So Lisa, I'll be over later. Get those brownies.
All right. Are they special brownies or just?
Oh dear.
Then I'll really be over.
What is McConnell's angle on calling out Republicans who participated through text? Oh, okay. What is his angle? I've been asking that for a few days just in my, what is he?
What's his deal? Yeah.
What's his deal?
He's definitely not trustworthy. He's got an ulterior motive for anything he does. So, yeah, I don't know.
Sheila's in the house. Sheila, Sheila, I'm in San Diego. What's the weather like? Am I missing anything?
Hi, Sheila.
The party. Okay, what is Mitch's deal?
What is his deal? Ooh.
My first two cards are interesting. I got the Fool and I got the Hanged Man, and both of these are pretty much him just really throwing himself out there. I think he's, what did you call it one time, Debbie, when we did a reading? I think it's almost a Hail Mary for him. I think he's just kind of trying to throw something out there to see if it'll stick. Because there is something behind that.
There you go.
Heck, he might even have his own text floating around in there somehow. And
Mhm.
he's trying to, well, here, I need to throw more cards. But anyway.
Sheila, thank you. That's very sweet. Ignore the haters. I will.
Yep.
Yeah, not worth your time.
Hi, Bonds.
I try anyway. I try.
This is a green light order he's been given by somebody. High up. Either, I don't know if it's Pootie Cakes or 45 or somebody has given him the green light to do this, which is a strange move, but it must be for the bigger game.
With him, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sheila says it was very cold last night. Yeah. Oh,
I did get my card that I usually get whenever I do political readings, and it makes me feel like somebody's going to talk or they have information. I got the Queen of Cups, which is the therapist in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if maybe he knows something, and that's kind of the little opening of the door so that he can step forward and follow up on that. Because, we all know that everybody's looking at the text messages. So why now is he doing the calling out, right? Like, where was this a long time ago?
Yeah.
Very, very good point.
Something's changed. So I have an imbalance, and then you have something legal. I feel like, he's heard something.
Mm-hmm.
This has something switched, right? But then, what is this all about? We have connections. We have I feel like he sees he is connected. He sees the writing on the wall. He sees he's guilty. I mean,
well, I'm with you on the connections. I got the Three of Pentacles, which is the works here, and there's definitely a collaboration of some sort that he's concerned about too. And we're back to the joke I make about the flow chart. They're also interconnected anyhow. He probably realizes his connection might be a little too strong with somebody that might be tied in with some of these texts.
Yeah, and he wants to be on the right side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And he sees that he's okay. He's like, okay.
Okay.
He knows what they have, right? So
right.
He's like, okay, you all need to hear what the commission has now. And he knows. And so he's like, okay, they have that. Then I need to show my support for the other side. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. It's all threw everything off kilter. Boy.
Greasy.
Slimy. Super slimy.
Yeah. It would be nice though if he became enlightened and he was on your team. But
I'm not feeling
he is a really good politician. That's all I have to say. He just really is good at his job. He's a good politician. Doesn't mean he's right. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean he's right.
I got you.
He's good at
like saying somebody's a really good burglar. Yeah.
Exactly. Really good.
He's really good at what he does. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, they're Holly. Miter just subscribed.
Woo woo.
Keep on subscribing. We get Lisa over 1,000.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Don says, like saying he's a really good,
exactly. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
Jay's here. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Yes, for entertainment purposes. Oh,
Ooh, you're up to 753. Thank you.
yay. Thank you.
Let's keep it going.
Oh, it's like a telethon again.
Yeah, let's keep
The
it going.
phones are hot. They're
Hi,
coming
Jay.
in.
Do I hear 800? Or we have 800?
That's right.
Oh, let's see. I had
Awesome.
so I did you hear the news that we're praying for Warren? Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
She has it came out today that she has COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we'll be
Jeez, yeah.
about her. Yeah. It just never feels good.
So how is the Omicron doing where you guys live? Are you all hearing anything about that?
So I'm in Ontario, Canada, and we, as of midnight, started another. I know we're going to be in a full lockdown, but it's the stage, one of the stages before a full lockdown. So grocery stores, restaurants, whatever it is, can only be 50% capacity. Indoor gatherings can only be 10 people. Outside is 25. I know in January we're going to be in a lockdown.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting to get cases reported here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
But we've been very careless all along. So
the numbers are staggering here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And Diane's tarot, apparently she has it as well. Yeah.
And yeah. People's family members. Yeah. Well,
I think over the holidays, that's where I'm nervous for everyone. And I know Ontario will be in lockdown in a probably week or two after Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wonder. Wisconsin, Jean says, with Michigan is everybody's still a mess. I wonder if they're going to, because when we first read on it a while ago, it didn't look like any big lockdowns. There may be in some of the specific areas, but as a whole, we wouldn't see a nationwide lockdown. But I wonder if that's changing. But that's what we.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw a lockdown coming either, but I think it's the rapidness of this one.
I actually did a reading on my channel the other night, and the question was, will it get worse after the holidays? And I got a yes. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing I wanted to look at today, unless we want to look into this more, do we want to look at the Omicron?
Yeah. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Be careful, guys. Be careful.
So, speaking of Biden, I guess there's a 4-week window where he aims to do some quick moves to deter Putin from invading Ukraine, because you know how Russia's still loading up the borders, preparing this attack on Ukraine, which I still am getting that it's a flexing move, but
intimidation.
However, Biden is not going to wait and see if it's just a flexing move. He's on it. So I feel like he's really coming in with, I don't know if it's going to be sanctions more sanctions, or how it's going to play out with him. But he already sent over the director, who was it? The FBI, the CIA director, Bill Burns, to Moscow to warn Putin directly against this move.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So let's take a look at the that whole issue. How we take
so the question, will Biden,
will he be successful or
okay,
Successful stopping poops. Oh dear. Weren't we saying the other day it's like 2022? What are we talking about? Invading countries.
exactly?
Right?
Exactly.
I know. Why am I picturing the old Rocky movie? What was
Right?
it with
With the Russian guy, yeah.
the Russian guy? Right. It's like, what? We're still doing this?
It's so bizarre to me.
Rocky 4 or whatever it was. Yeah.
Have we not learned anything from
anything
human experience thus far? That war and killing and bombing, it's
counterproductive. It really
is so yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. All right, so what's going on? Medieval. Yes, Isabel, that's the word for it.
Yeah.
Spirit whisper. Okay, well, I'm gonna. All right. Oh.
Can't wait to see what you guys have.
Interesting. Something's coming forth. Some information is going to come forth, but yeah, there's no. I don't see them being able to move. We have both of these in reverse. I don't feel like they're going to be able to move forward. I feel like it's going to be stopped. I think Biden's action and like not sitting on this and being proactive here is going to help. And I have truth coming in here as well. And then I, again, have more truth coming in about something orange and male. I don't know how this is all connected. However,
Something orange and male.
I know. It's like, what?
Sounds like
rhymes with rum.
Yeah. So I do see it, and it's coming soon. Like this is before next week. And we're still, still in that full moon thing going, but yeah, and karma. So something is going to take place here. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to throw more cards, but you guys go ahead. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Something male and something orange.
With me. Where's my big orange card? I got the 7 of Wands. There's still a whole lot of defensiveness going on with all of this. I did get that. And you were talking about information coming in. I did get the 8 of Wands. That kind of made me think of that. Oh. So I did get that. I got the 4 of Cups, and the way I'm feeling this card, there is a serious lack of trust. And I got the 7 of Coins too. And I still think there's a deep-rooted money thing that's making all of this get completely hung up. But as far as Biden making the steps and doing his thing, he's got the right intention. He's our guy, right? I did get the Ace of Cups. I see that as the effort for sure. And I got the 3 of Wands. So I'm seeing this as a great possibility of him getting to Putin. I think there's it's like extending that olive branch and and he doesn't, I don't feel like, for entertainment purposes only, that he trusts Putin either. I mean, he gets the vibe, and I think he kind of knows people. I think he knows what he's doing. I have faith in him. I do. I think it will make sense further down the line, but right now it's kind of weird, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
I got the universe kind of spinning out of control on this one. It is a hot mess. I see them going at each other.
Ooh.
Right? A bit of a fight between Biden and Putin. But I'm glad to say I do see a Band-Aid solution coming in place.
Awesome.
So it's like they fight it out. There is no war.
No worldwide fight.
Yeah.
Just them.
So there's some kind of Band-Aid solution, at least to put this on hold for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm curious as what they're looking at, what they want. And I saw something in the soil when I read on it before. It's something in the soil, and I've got 2 water cards here. I don't know, some minerals or something. I feel like it's a natural resource versus like the land for another reason, or the it's not just about getting that space and that territory just to have numbers. There's something there.
There's something of value in the land.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at that. I'm going to look at that. What are they?
I don't know if it's a mineral or,
we're diving in, guys. We're diving in, family.
Going deep.
Here we go. Deep.
All right.
What do they want?
What do they want? Russia is all about mining. Smiling Heart says lithium.
Lithium. What does Russia want with Ukraine? What does Russia want? Ground yourself. Something in the ground.
Oh, there you go.
What is it? So, does lithium grow in the ground or found in the ground? I don't even know enough about it.
Don't know. I'm trying to.
There's abundance.
The Baltic Sea in the ports. Okay.
That's very interesting, though. I'm kind of all in on what you're saying, though. And I'm getting cards that are, with you saying that, it makes these cards make sense. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, who wants to go first?
Yeah, no, I'm just still reading. Go ahead. I'm like,
okay. I got, okay, look. All right. In terms of what you're saying, ground and something, there's something to it, right? I did get the Prince of Cups, which is the filmmaker. So this is the whole, there is a vision. There's a big picture thing, big picture move happening with this. I also got the 10 of Pentacles, which is wealth. And I got the 9 of Pentacles, which is gain. So, money's the root of a lot of things, right? So here we go with all these coins. There's definitely something of value.
Yeah.
That's important here.
Yeah. It's not just about the land mass or to have more people under it's something.
And I got the 2 of Cups, which is love. So that's, the dream of a partnership on this, on making this happen to gain, like the gain card, whatever it is. And I got the Chariot. Then I got the Knight of Cups, which is the seducer. So this is all the maneuvering and underlying whatever to get to whatever this wonderful treasure is. But there is something for sure.
Yep. And they're running out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolutely running out of it. And they need to get underground. They need to get whatever's under the ground, that root, like you said, rooted. Literally, when you have the anchor here, it's the root chakra. You know what I mean? It's deeply rooted, right? Yeah, they need some new, to build new, to do what they need to be doing. But again, we're showing that it's in Ukraine's ground, and they want it. You have both the tree and the garden.
Because why else would they? That's a lot of effort to put into,
There has to be something of value.
There has to be some motive underneath that we don't know about. And it's something that will make them money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Donna. Haters gonna hate.
That's right.
So Connie says, well, in that case, uranium is what they used to make bombs in World War II. Those guys have old military machines.
So is uranium just kind of an antiquated thing to want, though? I don't know how that works. Is uranium still something we want, or anyone would want? Anybody would want? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's not like we're not the scientists or whatever who understand what to do with all these minerals and chemicals.
Right.
Yeah, we're just touching the surface here, and at least getting a little bit more understanding. It's nice to see. They've been trying. Oh gosh, it even gets worse. Yeah. Again, the coffin, the anchor, and the snake.
Hmm. And how can you even be allowed to do this?
I just hate the point, the idea of anybody wanting it, because you can only use that stuff for missiles and bombs.
Oh yeah, it's not for anything good.
Right. It's not like you're going to make jewelry, right? So it's bizarre to me.
But how in the world can the world allow somewhere else to invade at this point in time? Like, how does Pootie Cakes have the right to do this? Like, I just feel we're so far evolved.
Yeah, that's antiquated too. Yeah. Who's taking over territories?
Oh, I'm going to take this now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's something that doesn't make sense.
But it was in the plans all along, and but now that he has his puppet out of office, this is the route he has to go. Now, if you can imagine, if we had,
I see
that orange man that came up in the earlier, whoever that is,
the orange man,
he would have been able to go right in, and he would have not been stopped, right?
He wouldn't have stopped him.
Mm-mm. Because he told him. Yeah.
Jeez.
Scary.
Well, now Pootie's doing plan B, because he was supposed to have orange there, not in his way, right? Right.
That's right. Plan B. Plan B.
Plan Biden.
Playing Biden.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So that we went on that.
It has the highest deposit of titanium in all of Europe.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Really?
Wow.
Interesting.
We're reading all the comments now. Oh,
I know.
I know. I'm not even.
Oh,
are we live?
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm looking at the news here. So I guess Trump loyalists are going to knocking on voters' doors in the latest quest to find fraud in the 2020 election. What
are we still doing this? Are we
right?
still doing this?
What?
How long are we doing this?
What would you call a sore loser? He can't lose. he will say this story forever because he can't lose to him, right? Narcissist, all that stuff. He can't lose.
Crazy.
So he's got to say it was rigged or stolen, and he won't stop saying it.
Like, let's gaslight the whole world so that I can show that I won. Yeah. Weird. Very weird.
All right. Any other questions come flying up while I was... Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've been reading the chat. Everybody's just commenting. I don't see any questions.
Well, Vanessa has a question. Why isn't NATO more involved in this? Which is what I'm, kind of what I'm, the United Nations, NATO, I don't know who. Why aren't they like...
Exactly. That's a great question.
Like, hey, you can't do this. This isn't like...
Is there like
Rome conquering all of, countries, 1,000 years ago? This is now.
Oh, well, but speaking of lithium, they're doing it in Nevada. A rush to mine lithium in Nevada is putting climate advocates and environmental groups against each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're doing that right here. Interesting.
Why isn't NATO more involved?
Why isn't NATO more involved?
Why is it more involved in stopping
Isn't. They're showing me the flexing again. So I'm wondering if that has to do with they're kind of waiting to see if he's just flexing before they...
Yeah, I got the observer card, so they're watching, right? They're between two worlds, so they've...
I got the 2 of coins. I'm seeing that as a...
Yeah, like they got one foot in kind of watching it. They just haven't stepped in and been like, okay, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Moving cautiously. They don't want it to backfire. Whatever their move is, they don't want it to backfire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I got the 2 of swords too. So here we are again with the decision-making process with that.
Yeah.
And not wanting to make the wrong move, like you said.
Yeah. Do you want to go, Lisa, or you want me to?
I have one more card I want to show. I got the 4 of coins. I call it my creepy guy. I know the card has its own little meaning sometimes, but sometimes when I see this card, I feel this as hanging on to some information and then not all the information. Like there's, I don't know if they, everything's gotten so shady over time. I don't know if it's a case of the picking and choosing of what to address and what not to address, if that's gotten blurred. There's like a element of confusion within NATO, I think.
Oh, interesting. I feel like overall they have a handle on it. They're kind of watching it play out. They don't see that it's gonna. It just can't go anywhere. It's just not gonna. I feel like this is what they're looking at. Like that. This is. Here's Putin and his. It's not going to go anywhere. There's too much, right? All these 3 cards tell me they're watching this play out. They feel like it's just a flexing of some sort. And it's really not going to go. And I feel like that's why we haven't seen them yet. But they will jump in if they have to. They absolutely will jump in if they have to smooth out the water. So
I did get a good outcome. I got the World and I got the 6 of Swords. So I think.
Oh, I got the 6 of Swords too. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But that might be just a case of, it's almost like pick and choose your battles. I guess, and they are kind of sitting on it and seeing how
We're
it plays
definitely
out.
watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. So we're taking all in any questions. It doesn't have to just be political. So if you have any current event questions as well, let's read on something fun.
Is there a Santa Claus?
Oh,
Is there Santa Claus? Let me ask.
well, sure.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
I got a solid yes on that one.
That's without saying.
Is there a Santa Claus? I'm throwing cards on it.
Oh, are we really throwing cards on that?
I am, just for fun.
Oh,
We can. I'll use the deck of character.
I got the gift card.
Oh,
There you go.
Yes.
That's an absolute yes.
Yeah, in spirit. Yeah.
I got elves. No, I really didn't, but I just picked that out.
See?
But let's say I did.
Yes,
Let's just say you did. I love it. Let's say you did. Ooh, that's a good one.
Celtics question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I say yes. This is a yes to me.
There's Santa. He's giving the gifts, right?
Yep.
Obviously.
The love.
Spirit coming down, bringing the gifts.
Yeah.
So that's an absolute. And they're working hard right now. They're working hard.
They are working their little buns off.
So they're working hard. And yeah, bringing that love.
They have little deadlines.
It does. But I hope you all were good this year.
Yeah.
What do you mean good?
That's true.
Define good.
Yes. In good spirits, yes.
Smiling heart got the child card. Yay.
Aw.
Ooh, that's a good one, Kim, too. I'll remember. Wait, where are we?
So when are the Olympics?
Dawn asked, will St. Nick have supply chain issues this year? I sense that it's already kind of played out a little bit. But that's funny.
Are the Olympics in February? I don't even know when they are.
Oh, I don't know.
Look
how good we are. When are the Olympics?
I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, let's see.
So 4/22.
Friday, February 4th until Sunday, February 20th, 2022. So they start at the beginning of February.
Okay.
So could they be canceled at the last?
Will they be canceled? Will they be canceled? Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'm not even going to draw any more cards. I'm just sticking with the one.
Okay.
You have to make a decision to protect people.
Oh, maybe. Connie feels like maybe they'll just do the cutouts with no spectators.
And they had done that before, so
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Government might step in, just
Mhm.
or someone's going to say, "Whoa, we've got to protect people."
Yeah,
it's going to be a tough decision to make, and it could be quite quick. It could be literally last minute.
Literally.
Yeah.
For me, I got the priestess. I got the two of swords.
Oh,
so
kind of unknown, right? They're in decision right now. Looks like
indecision, and I actually got the hangman too. So that's really kind of looking at the big picture of it as to which version of the Olympics are we going to have? I think we're going to have it, but will it be this way or the other way?
Yeah.
Will it be more public or limited?
Yeah.
And I just got the 3 of Swords.
Yeah, that's.
And I kind of just stopped there because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, that might be a big no. I mean, it might be might be canceled, but if I get rest of the story here, we have, still kind of working on it.
Maybe that's one to read
Still
another
trying to figure
time.
it out.
Yeah, so some countries aren't sending their diplomats based on human rights issues, right?
Okay.
Making a political stance, but then I said, well, where's the line? Like, are you still sending your athletes?
Right.
If China has, not the best human rights policies, then do you send anyone? I don't know, right? So they pulled back some diplomats. So Canada, the US, and I think 2 other countries pulled out their diplomats. They're not sending them to the games. Crazy. Jim Jordan. Oh, this guy. Honestly.
Jim Jordan.
You know how people have an aura and you can, this guy, I would know if I was within 10 miles of him. I would sense this guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to see him. I could sense him. Something's not right with this person for entertainment purposes.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's not a good aura.
You are 100%.
Bad energy.
Nailed it.
Mittler said Jim is a shell of a body.
Well,
Yeah.
Stinky Jim guy.
Did you ever see Saturday Night Live when Bill Hader, I think it was, played him?
Oh,
he did it perfectly.
Yes.
Just did it perfectly. Just yelling.
He was perfect.
I'll have to look that one up.
It's really funny.
Jordan, get indicted.
I think Hader's hilarious too, though. Anyway.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a player.
Okay, he's giving everybody the creeps in chat, so yeah.
Someone said his aura's mud, and I got the crap card, so there you go.
Well, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
He's going to be identified. Things are not going to go in his favor. We see the crap storm in the future, fall from grace, guilty.
There you go.
Grace, as if he's in grace now.
He's a traitor. Umatra. Yeah, you're right. He thinks he's kind of gotten away with it. He's kind of walking away. This is where he stands right now. But don't you worry. We got justice coming after him. It's going to show his involvement and who he's connected to and like what he kind of commissioned himself, where his involvement came. And it's not just one thing. We have a lot going on, and it's not going to end well for him. There's no win here for him.
Yeah, I think I think I saw you had the 8 of Wands there. I had the 8 of Wands too. In this deck, it's swiftness. So it's coming for him for sure. And then I got the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment. And I got the 5 of Wands, which is strife. So yeah, he's in big doo-doo, I believe.
Big doo-doo.
Big doo-doo.
Okay. Now, what so Prince Charming's mom has had a lot of scary weather stuff happening to her and where she's at. And she's had to deal with listening to sirens go off all night, and how do you? I mean, that's just so terrifying. And she wants to know if we can read a little bit on the weather. I do know that. I mean, for me, what I read before we moved into weather time, that it was going to be just really bizarre weather in areas that don't usually get the bizarre weather, or where we usually have weather there, but not a tornado. You know what I mean? So, like where usually it would be snowing this time of year, we're getting a tornado. We're getting hot weather and then a tornado, like that. So we knew that we were going to get some bizarre weather, and we want the swamp card. Prince Charming's mom, is there a certain area that you'd like us to look at? Because I just feel strange all over.
It's weird here. We know that. So, yeah. And then,
Yes.
here Texas is getting super cold right now. Like really cold.
And I did see that they were going to get, like last year we had like the bizarre cold, really cold weather in Texas where they're not used to it. And I felt like that was coming again this year. Like they'd get real bizarre cold again. So we want this one card.
So what are we asking if the weather's
okay?
Going to be?
So Prince Charming is in Wisconsin. So
okay, Wisconsin.
Let's look in Wisconsin for her. It's just so when weather comes and you're alone, that takes it even up another notch of scare. So I totally get it.
Ohio, Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. Okay.
And Melinda wants Ohio. Yeah. So
this winter in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is the outcome of the weather?
I mean, Wisconsin. In Wisconsin.
Wisconsin first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin weather. This winter season. Weather season this winter.
I feel like it's important to Prince Charming mom and people in Wisconsin to be prepared for just the Midwest. She says, okay, just be prepared. Like we always talk about, have that backpack prepared, or the food and like that, and extra, generator and like that. Please do it this year, because we're being promised crazy bad weather. Please do it. Don't say, okay, well, I'll go do it. Do it. Like, don't say you're going to do it. Please go do it. Please take care of yourself. I don't know if you all are getting.
I'm getting.
I've got randomness over here.
Yeah. I'm getting twisty weather, and to me that would indicate a tornado. Now, how's a tornado going to come up to Wisconsin?
Girl.
Holy snapping.
Oh, see, tornado. Yeah. So
I got the swirls. I
got this, and it made me think of the sirens.
Oh,
there you go.
And the wheel of fortune, things spinning. This is what I just see. And then the chariot to me, which is movement, and we see the wheels, the spinning.
I love those cards. I have those too.
Wow.
So
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't love the cards, but I mean,
no, the deck.
The deck. Sorry. Yeah.
It's almost like, could there be snow tornadoes? Does that, you know what I mean? Like just these.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not.
My only knowledge of tornadoes is in my region, and the whole thing is they usually pop up if it's unusually warm. which it has been here in Kentucky and all throughout the states.
You get one warm day and then you get to go back to freezing.
Right.
It creates
But I don't know. And it's interesting because I did get 2 cards that seem hot, right? I got Hot Springs, I got Island. So I don't know if that means it's going to warm up at any point, but it's cool there now. I don't know that that's going to reverse so harshly, but my last card's Ocean. And the only thing I can think of with this and weather is the tides and all that. So that factors in with weather, and I don't know. But yeah, that's why I said all my cards are really random, because I went from the tornado and stereo to it being super hot, but I don't think it's going to be that hot there. It's not
It says snow tornadoes equals like blizzard. I just, according to my cards, it's important to prepare. I didn't get great cards, so it's important to prepare. I have the snake, the scythe, the coffin, the mice, and the fish right there in between. So there's going to be, that means a lot, and, the mice and the coffin and the scythe and the snake all bringing in that warning and be prepared. And yes.
Yeah, my cards are just indicating wild movement and
you guys' cards
swirling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in Lisa's cards, it was just like plain as day. I know, and Lola is traveling right now through Utah. Let's hope she she needs to get to her place, get to her spot safely.
And you know what? Manifest it for yourself that you will be safe, right?
Yeah, maybe the stereo just means be on high alert. Just be cautious.
Yeah. Listen to the radio. Yeah. Listen to the weather updates. Right. Stay informed.
Yes.
Stay informed.
And do everything you can. Go to the store, get some extra food, get a backpack, fill it with shoes and candles or whatever you need. You can make a little safety kit.
And I feel like when we did the weather predictions back before we just to prepare for the winter, I did see ice again. So Ed, I was seeing ice then. Where the ice storms come in. It's so unstable this year. It's so
it's weird. So you can't get a handle on it.
And I think it feels like it might look like it's going to be sunny all week, but then it could change like the day before. So
absolutely.
That's why check the weather channels, and I've got the weather app on my phone. It's easy to download.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be prepared. Watch the news; they'll tell you. And yes, Gina, I love that. Don't forget to pack your car with the emergency stuff as well.
Heck yeah.
Exactly, Diane. I can handle blizzards. Can't handle the tornadoes. No. Spirit Whisper says wacky weather events all over the world affecting nearly everyone.
Yeah, and Deb Z said get a crank radio to be able to get news. That's a good idea too.
Oh, great idea. Crank.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea.
Yeah.
So let's just prepare.
And I'll always keep a full tank of gas if you've got a car or truck.
Oh yeah, because as soon as you hear about a weather event, everybody's at the gas stations and at the grocery store.
Yeah,
sure.
And if your power goes out, at least you can go in your car and stay warm. Run the heater for a while.
True.
Anyways, let's put some energy to safety.
Yes, safety.
And that we're all going to be okay.
And our family, especially everybody,
friends,
but especially
family,
our family.
Put out there.
And I feel like Renee from what is it called? Tarot Love Community. They're going to have. She's setting up like a bulletin board type of thing.
Nice.
That community to be able to check in.
Mm-hmm.
So during weather events. So we know that you're safe and we can check on others, stuff like that. So I don't know how she's setting up or doing it, but
everybody's putting great tips in there. It's too many.
Don't let your tank go below 3/4.
Good stuff, guys. Yeah.
Oh, good. Prince Charming's mom. I have a pyramid in the center of my Nancy Jean grid protection. Nice.
Well done.
Okay, so we are at the end of our show, but we usually end it with something that we talk about for enlightenment and spiritual advancement. And today is joy, joyful, the word joyful, the word joy. And how does that connect in for us? How does that bring expansion for us and those around us in our energy? So I'm just kind of throwing it out there for discussion, and see what our family brings in here too. Joy, joyful. It's a season that we bring joy to others, whether it's at you're in the grocery store and they ask for that extra $5 to fill a bag of groceries from the grocery store for a family, whether it's, that's bringing joy. How does it look for everyone here? What is joy?
I will say joy is contagious. I think
that's what I was gonna say.
Was it?
Chills.
Joy is contagious.
Yeah. It can catch on so quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you walk by someone and they got a beaming smile, you take that in, you can feel it, right?
Absolutely.
Immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Joy to the world. Yes, Pamela.
And
joy to the
doing
world.
something nice for someone, that
the tiniest thing,
the tiniest thing makes
unintended, just a random, hold the door open for somebody.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they feel good and they'll do something good and you feel good. And it's just like this, like a stone in a pond in the ripple effect.
Ripple
right?
effect.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Look
a beautiful
at
thing. Beautiful thing. Like a smile. Yes.
And joy, joy, according to the dictionary, it means heart chakra. Ooh, I like that, Ash. Heart chakra expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. A feeling of great pleasure and happiness. You often hear people say tears of joy because the emotion is so large.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, crying tears of joy is really a big experience.
Well, that immediately made me think about a random commercial or a gesture or something you see on TV or in person, and it's just so heartwarming, and it just makes you tear up.
Oh, beautiful. Joy.
Living in your joy.
Oh, and what flower is that?
That looks like is it a sunflower or a daisy or combo?
Because look at this.
Oh, look
wow.
at you guys.
It looks the same. Yeah.
It's like a core, and I've never heard of it, but it looks the same, and it's
got the same stems or the same leaves.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah. And this says always joyful.
Aw.
And it says, write it in your heart that every day is the best day of the year. That's from Ralph Waldo Emerson, of course. I love him. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Use your voice, Suzanne. Yes, use your voice to spread joy. It's easy and it's for free.
And it's an action. You can actively do this, right?
Joy is an easier emotion than just being all filled with all the negative stuff. Joy is
makes you light, feel light, hopeful.
And also, but understanding this time of year, even though it's supposed to, it's like that time of year that brings joy. We also have we all have experienced loss in our life, and we understand the ebb and flow of that. But can we bring that into our joy
Absolutely.
and make the joy experience even have more depth to it because of our understanding
Yes.
of what it feels like.
It's like the yin and yang. You can't have one without the other.
Right.
But let's put the positive forward.
How can we intermesh that?
Yeah.
I feel like that makes that joy experience even stronger when we understand grief, we understand the depths of sadness. That makes joy, right? That makes
joy tastes so much better when you understand it. You know, you can really appreciate it.
Yeah. So joy to your moments, everyone. I love that smiling heart. That's exactly perfect. But so as we move forward into this week before Christmas Day, let's find joy. Let's spread joy. And when we find ourselves falling into that pit of sadness, let's just grab out and pull ourselves up by remembering joy. And I am just so grateful to the family today and bringing me joy.
Yes.
Even though I was feeling yucky about one comment. So
this community brings me a lot of joy as well. Yes.
Think about the thousands of people that watch you, Debbie, and love you and have watched you for years. You know what I mean? Like, that's the voices that matter. You know,
That's
one person
right.
off the cuff who's obviously negative, that's nothing compared to the love that you get.
Said.
All right, I'll keep doing. But can you imagine, like, to the point of like just questioning that? That's how bad it was. But I'm super grateful for the love. And so again, please, you all reach out to us if the other part, if the opposite of joy comes in, please reach out to us and let us know, and so we can be praying or just in our energy sending out that joy to you so you can clamp back onto it. So we love you.
Yes,
we and blessings to you this week.
Yes.
And thank you, Andrea, for popping on our surprise.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Thank you.
And of course, thank you, Lisa. And thank you all the moderators and members and everybody keeping us safe in the chat here.
Right. For sure.
All right. Blessings to you all. We'll see you all on our own channels this week. And don't forget to subscribe to Lisa's channel.
Me.
Yeah. All right.